Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to go over some QSP knives that I have. This is only a partial amount of what QSP offers. They're a Chinese knife manufacturer offering a wide variety of entry-level knives to some pretty high-end knives in the $300 plus range, and titanium and Damascus with all that stuff. So we're going to go over those. And first one we're going to start off with is going to be the Penguin series, the Mini Penguin. So this is going to be the shredded carbon fiber, that red that you see here. And this guy is one I carry occasionally. I love this little knife. A thumb stud open. We've got a liner lock on the inside, the shredded carbon fiber attached to what I understand to be G10 underneath. Then we have the that subframe underneath there. Comes with a pocket clip that is reversible and a lanyard hole. So very fun one to carry, beautifully done. This one's going to be in 14C28N steel, so nice mid-range steel on that little guy. Next one's going to be the Penguin in copper, and this one's going to be what I would consider to be a liner lock. You guys might argue that it's a frame lock, and maybe it technically is. But we have copper scales on the outside of this, and then it is basically attached to that subframe in there. This one comes in D2 steel. It's their normal size Penguin. Beautifully done knife. Love this. Great action on it. Looks good. And the first one here, this one here is about $60 to $70 on this guy. These are about $50, so these are going to be kind of your entry level to mid-range knives. The next one's going to be a newer one, and this is going to be what they call their glide folding knife, or an axis lock style knife. This one's an aluminum foil, they call this, so it's a very interesting. It's more interesting in person than it is on camera, but it almost has kind of a 3D effect, almost like it's below a clear coat, and maybe it is, I'm not sure. They're calling it their aluminum foil, and it's got the glide lock on there, so you can open it like an axis lock. Comes in 14C28N steel, or you can use the thumb flipper, which actually works really well too. But just an interesting knife. Again, this thing is going to be in the $65 range, I believe, somewhere in there. And this is going to be also milled out on the inside on that frame that's in there. Reversible pocket clip. Beautifully done knife. Beautifully done knife. Action is great, and the weight on this thing is phenomenal. Super lightweight. Next one's going to be their high end of the Penguin. This is going to be in titanium, so it's going to be a titanium frame. It's obviously cut right there. And then this one's going to be in 154 cm steel. Almost has kind of a bluish color from the factory, so that's kind of the color of the titanium that did on this one. Good action on this one. A little bit harder to flip out if you get your fingers on that bar because it wants to compress, but overall this is a great knife. Fun to carry, lightweight, looks really good. Nice steel on here, nice mid to higher end steel. So definitely an option. These are about $120, give or take, depending on when you get them, where you get them, and time of year. The next one's going to be this Parrot version 2 with that carbon fiber shred again, kind of like the little Penguin here, kind of that same style. These are going to be more of an entry level knife price range. They're going to be about $30, $35. Thumb set open, D2 blade. They're going to be a liner lock again, or I guess it could be considered a frame with a carbon fiber overlay, but it's going to be that internal frame, so it doesn't have to actually jam you up when you're trying to open it. But great action on this thing. Again, reversible lanyard hole for a lanyard if you want to carry one. Great knives. This is fun. This is a fun one to carry as well. The next one's a very interesting knife. This one's going to be the Swordfish. It's a button lock flipper or a thumb stud. So it works actually all different ways. There's the thumb stud, you got your button lock, and you got your flipper. And they actually all work pretty well. So, you know, the button on here works really well. This is going to be in a, they're saying G10 and micarta combination on the scales. It's got a backspacer here. It does have a reversible pocket clip on it, lanyard hole. And this guy comes in 14C28N steel as well. And these run about $45. So it's going to be on the lower end for them, but what a beast of a knife. Huge blade on this thing, and it's fun to carry. It does work well, does cut things very easily. Next one's going to be the Emu, and this is going to be their glide lock again, or flipper, so an axis style lock. So the flipper works very well, and you also have that axis lock that you can use, just like a Benchmade's got, or any of those style knives. G10 scales, reversible pocket clip again. This guy's going to be in a 14C28 in steel as well. And this one's going to be very lightweight actually for its size. I'm actually amazed at that scale on here. It almost has a micarta scale, and maybe it is micarta. Maybe I wrote that down wrong, but I swear they said G10 on this thing. So it could be listed wrong. But just a beautifully done stonewash blade. Very, very sharp, easy to use. Nice looking knife, come in different colors as well. And those guys run about $50. So now we're working our way into what QSP offers in their top end. This is going to be the Rhino, and it's going to be in stonewash titanium frame with Damascus pocket clip. You can probably see it right there. Beautifully done pocket clip, and also a backspacer. This is going to be an M390 steel. Beautifully done blade on this. The detail work on the top up here is just fantastic. The action's great. Just absolutely a gorgeous knife. These typically run in the, I think, 325 to 400 range, depending. The retail, I think, is about 400. You probably won't find them for that. You'll probably find them cheaper. But just great action. This is also a front flipper. I am not good at front flipping. If you are, then you can also use it as a front flipper. But the overall material and craftsmanship on this is absolutely outstanding and fantastic. So that's just a look at some of QSP's knives they have. So if you're interested, great pricing. They have anything from the inexpensive all the way up to a high-end product that you can certainly get into. But even these basic model ones are going to be like your Firebird knives out of China. You can get them on Amazon, in that $25, $30 range. They're all very well done. So anyway, I hope that kind of helped go over the basic run of what they have. They obviously offer a lot more stuff, so go check them out. This is not a sponsored ad by any means, but if you like their knives, that's a flavor of what they've got. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. And thanks for watching the video.